Hey, this is John Howell here, founder of TradingInvesting4U.com and also featured in the best-selling book, Secrets of Stock Market Trades Exposed. Now, I want to welcome you to another edition on keeping you on top of the market. So without further ado, let's get into the education. Hey traders! Okay, in this short video, I'm going to give you an update, let you know what's happening tonight. We have a big announcement tonight, as you can see here, the FOMC, okay, right down here. And let me change that color so you can see it properly. Alright, let's go with red, hey? Big red arrow here, right here. Okay, so we have an FOMC announcement. Are they going to raise rates? Are they going to drop rates? Are they going to keep rates even? What are they going to do? Okay, so I want to let you know that because we're getting a lot of interesting things happening on the charts as you would have saw yesterday's video. If you haven't seen yesterday's video, make sure you go back to my Facebook site. I posted it there. Make sure you come back to tradinginvesting4u/blog and you'll see all the videos there about what I'm posting. But in a nutshell, you'll be able to see that we have the FOMC announcement, and that's going to be a big one. I think we have retail sales here as well too. Okay, so retail sales, that's going to be a big one to see what's happening there. There's nothing here. Goldman Sachs, nothing here. That's business inventories. Redbook. Redbook sometimes gives you a bit of a movement in the market. Okay, 10-year note, nothing here. But the big ones are retail sales at 8:30 and the FOMC announcement at 2:15. So that's definitely going to rock and shock the market. Now, my sort of general opinion around what the market's likely to do is the market is likely to drop, and I'll show you why. Let's bring it over here, and what we're looking at now is simply looking at, just quickly, the daily chart of the Dow Jones. Okay, the daily chart of the Dow Jones, and so we're looking at the daily chart of the Dow Jones, and we can still see here that we're still struggling at this level here, right? Still struggling. So we're getting, the interesting thing is we're getting the stochastics pointing up now here. We're still at this point of sort of point of decision, right? Are we going to blast through and keep going up, or are we going to head back down? Now, we still are at this area of support and resistance, right? Now, technically speaking, that is a bearish sign. We're likely to go down here, back up, and then I would say we're likely to do this. Okay, now no one knows what's going to happen, but I would say that's likely to do that based on the announcement tonight. And generally speaking, the market is telling you what we're likely to do. Okay, so again, there's no guarantees in this market. That's the reason why we have orders and stop losses and so on and so forth. But when we're looking at the market and when we're seeing about trading this market, we can see that the probability of this is actually more on the downside than up. Okay, so anyway, let's see what happens. Let's keep an eye on this market. But I do say this market is likely to come down. We flick over quickly to the weekly chart. This is the weekly chart now. And once again, as we can see, if I move my screen up and I delete this, okay, and I just bring this over just a little bit so I can get the whole big picture in here. Squeeze it up there. And let's just draw a trend line here at the top. We can see here that if we draw a trend line at the top there, then we just remove. I just created a parallel trend line before, didn't I? I did too. Okay, so as you can see, we're at here. We're definitely at this sort of top point up here. Okay, we're at this sort of point through here. And you can see this whole resistance point here, and markets run up, and now it's just gone sideways through here on top of this support level. Now, the interesting thing about this Dow Jones weekly chart now is we're looking at resistance, market's broken up, and now we're just going over or sideways, right? This could be a stop and reverse pattern on the weekly chart, which actually spells a lot more downside to come. Okay, so we'll wait to see what happens. Again, we're at a potential stop and reverse on the actual weekly chart, so let's keep an eye out for that. But anyway, I hope this has helped you out. Keep an eye out for the FOMC announcement. Make sure you always have your stop losses in, because this, hey, I'm suggesting this market is likely to go down. I don't know that for sure. But my analysis say, hey, this is likely to go down, okay? So anyway, make sure you come down to TradingInvesting4U.com and make sure you say this to yourselves every morning, every afternoon, every evening, and that is success can be yours if you go claim it. So step up, take massive action, and face your fears today.
by Johnny Howe, I have found that my trading skills have grown tremendously.
John Howe is truly one of the best traders of the 21st century.
John, thank you so much for all your time in helping me to become the professional trader that I have been striving to be.
And that saw me take home $1,500 Australian after expenses in only 6 trading days.
I now know I could trade on my own and be successful at it, simply because of the way John has taught me.
Over the last 5 to 6 months, we have a 70% success rate. This is amazing considering how volatile the markets are.
But at the end of January, I was in a position where I could finally test out a couple of live trades. Nothing big, not a lot of money, but on the 2 trades I put in 1 week, I was $1,200 clear. Amazing.
And my last few trades have been fantastic.
I just wanted to say thanks, John. You've got a very, very happy camper here.
I'm absolutely positive that I'm learning the necessary skills to trade the market in any condition, and I'm also earning some money along the way, and have found John's knowledge of the markets and his enthusiasm to be fantastic.
He's always available and approachable to answer any questions we have to help us get ahead.
With your phenomenal wisdom and insight into the market, you have given me the confidence to step up and take real responsibility in my trading, and the results are starting to flood in. It really means the world to me and my family, and I cannot thank you enough.
So I really have benefited so much from being mentored by Johnny and applying the techniques that he uses, and his mentoring is second to none. Thanks, Johnny, you've really helped me.
John is the real deal.